If you guys don't already know, hey, my name is Kim, and laundry just happens to be it's not a strength of mine, the keeping up part. I think the issue for me is the folding and putting away, because I could definitely sort and throw these in the washer. And then we occasionally use the dryer as like a personal drawer, which I want to get out of the habit of. I'm really excited because this week I tried out a different laundry routine, and surprisingly, it was pretty effective. So pretty much I broke down laundry into 3 categories, starting with linens on day 1. 1, they're easy to fold. 2, they're pretty much all going the same place, so I'm not like running throughout the house, going up and down the stairs trying to put things away. And 3, I wanted to get the bulkier items out of the way so that laundry could look less intimidating, because when the pile is high, my motivation is like extremely low. And if I had to give a 4th reason, even though no one asked, it would probably be we're down to our last towel, honestly, if we even do have a last towel at this point. I use baking soda. That helps with retaining the color, making your whites whiter, and it also helps with getting rid of scents. So I use that as well. So those are my laundry go-tos. I also ordered these wool dryer balls from the Drops as well. I like that they have different colors to match your laundry load. So of course, our dark load, we used the black ball, and for our white loads, we used the white ball. And then we have a dark gray and a lighter gray. So I practiced 2 things while doing this laundry routine. 1, never leave the washer empty. And the second thing is folding the clothes right away, like right away. Now with this new laundry routine that I'm trying, I thought about like the space, the environment. Do I want to fold it in here? Will it motivate me to actually keep folding? So I tried folding it in the basement for the first time, and honestly, it was a little weird. It was more like, kind of like gloomy and a bit depressing. It's almost like being in a box and just trying to be happy. Like absolutely no sunshine, nothing surrounding you that's like giving off this let's keep it going energy. The laundry products I use are pretty simple. I don't know, simple works for me. I know there are other products that's like, eye-catching, but I kind of go the simple route, especially since my oldest had really bad eczema growing up. That's really how all my simplicity product lifestyle changes began, really. So once those were done, I tackled previous loads that have been sitting on my bed for probably an unhealthy amount of time. Let me know if you guys have like a specific laundry routine, tips, or anything that just motivates you besides realizing that you only have like 1 pair of underwear left. But yeah, share those tips with me. I know a lot of you guys that shared some in my last laundry video, such as washing your clothes first thing in the morning, or vice versa, washing a load right before you go to bed. So I know laundry looks different in any space, so I'd love to hear how you guys do yours. Meet me in the comments with it. Usually when the clothes starts to pile up on the bed, there's really no hope for it, like absolutely 0. So I found that just tackling a basket at a time is really helpful, because when the clothes start piling up on the bed, it just looks overwhelming. Like, it's not inviting. It's not saying, come fold me. So I don't. But when I do bring in just one basket at a time and I just tackle that, it goes by so fast. So fast. So in this specific week, it was still like winter season. So the air in the basement is like really, really dry when it's cold. So I usually just let a few pieces air dry and add moisture to the air. So that's like a few less things to fold up at that moment. If you guys are new to my channel, I still haven't figured out how to sum up my channel's content to make it a little more convincing. So I usually just say, hey, my name is Kim, which is why I gave that intro. But I do have a few home makeover projects on my channel, as well as cleaning videos, food, and DIYs. And I would love for you guys to subscribe and join me on this journey. I ended up washing 5 loads of linen in total this day. I did do the last 2 during the night. I just wanted to make sure I knocked all my linen out on that day, since that's what I said I would do. I just didn't have the energy to actually put them away. So that's what you guys are seeing right now. Like I said, I never left the washer empty. So before tackling the last of the linens, day 2, I started out with our clothes. I think having like a much structured laundry routine kept me motivated. After all the sheets and towels were out, I realized the amount of clothes wasn't even that much when I looked at it. I hope this is giving you guys some laundry motivation as well, especially if you're like me and trying to find ways to actually enjoy laundry or just to keep up with the laundry routine. So when it comes to sorting my clothes, I do lights, whites, dark blacks, occasionally red and gray. There's a lot of red, I just do a red load. And we tend to have a lot of gray everything. You guys know I like gray. So that's sometime a load on its own. I think even my dryer went into shock after all this laundry I was doing. Like, it was running even when it wasn't even closed. But it did recover. It recovered after like a day or 2, so that's good. I did realize, I know I'm like realizing a lot of things. It's just like this moment I had this week. Okay, I learned a lot with this new routine. So as I was saying, I did realize I had more energy and motivation based on the space that I was folding my laundry. And this was actually my first time folding in the living room, and it felt so peaceful. It was bright, the space was clean, and the view was nice. Literally like the complete opposite of being in the basement. Let me know if you guys have like a favorite folding spot in the house. I know I watch a lot of like laundry videos and I usually see them in the living room. And that's what motivated me to try this. I'm like, I'm always in my room, so let's try something different. So clearly laundry is gonna look different in every home. We're a family of 4 and I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I really think it's important to find a laundry routine that fits your schedule and your family size, because our loads are gonna look different. Like I did 12 loads of laundry. In someone else's home, it could easily be 5. Easily. We tend to have a good bit of loads because of how I organize each load, but I do have to say there are days, many days, where I just throw a random pile of clothes in the washer because I need several items all at once, and that's the only way I'm gonna get it. And then we'll fold towels, okay?
Okay.
Again, laundry is all about perspective. Sometimes it's more than just like washing, just making sure it's clean. It's also opportunity to teach or spend time together and not make it feel so much like a chore. Now, if only I could actually convince my oldest with that one. Okay, come here. Here, come. There you go. One thing I love about Poppy is that he is just super helpful, super helpful. I know he really enjoys folding up the kitchen rags, so this just became our thing, you know. When they're washed, we fold them. If he sees me folding them by myself, he'll get a little upset because he knows that's our thing. That's what we do together. So these are just one of my favorite moments.
Whenever you're down, out in the cold, faithless and dark, your story's untold. Come take my hand and walk there.
Like I said, the air down here is really dry, and a great way to add moisture to the air is to just let your clothes air dry. So that's what I'm doing with my hanging items, I guess we could call them. Again, I didn't have time to wash back to back on this day, so I finished washing laundry right before I went to bed. Listen guys, I was like determined to wash everything the way I set it up in my head. You don't have to do it that way. It kind of gets a little overwhelming, but I honestly felt accomplished. Like I accomplished what I wanted, and it was definitely doable. I just had to run out the house, so I wasn't here to like make it happen as fast as I wanted. Now, my oldest, he does his own laundry. Does he enjoy it? Absolutely not, which is probably why he didn't wash any of his clothes this weekend, which is pretty understandable because I wasn't even washing my own clothes at 9 years old, so he's actually doing pretty great. So I went ahead and gave him a free pass this week. Everyone has their own load that they carry when we're doing laundry. Poppy will help in the kitchen with the towels or put his own clothes away once they're folded. He knows exactly where they go. My oldest does his own. My husband wears them. He does help out sometimes. He does help out. On my lazy days, I'm like, they're clothes in the washer, and he'll go ahead and put them in the dryer. Now, don't ask me what laundry looks like this very moment that I'm recording because, like I said in the beginning, it is not my strength, but this has given me motivation again to pick up where I left off. Throughout this laundry routine, when it was actually time to fold the clothes and put them away, it felt therapeutic, something I don't usually associate laundry with.
Whenever you're down, out in the cold, faithless and dark, your story's untold. Come take my hand and walk there with me. I know a place where we can be free. There is a light shining for you, guiding your way, helping you through. When shadows and gloom are all that you see, we'll find a place where we can be free. From the mountain top down to the deepest valley, hear a voice calling you. It's the rising sun shining in the darkest alley. Can't you see you will be free? I have been far, I have been wide, searching for peace, somewhere to hide. Now I am free, open and pure, fearless and babe, I am secure. There is no dark that can't be lit. We'll find a way if we just commit. We are one. There is no them and us. Together we're strong. Together we're free. From the mountain top down to the deepest valley, hear a voice calling you. It's the rising sun shining in the darkest alley. Can't you see you will be free? Can't you see you?
And I hope you guys get to tackle some laundry this week. Even if you just get one load in the washer, trust me, you've accomplished about like 3 steps already, from like sorting to actually walking to the washer, which is amazing. Okay, you got this. But before you guys go, leave me a thumbs up, and if you want to be extra nice, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're new. I'll meet you guys in the comment and see you guys in my next one.